Hey y'all, what's up? Just back at it again. Got my new beanie. I got this from Charlotte Russe. So I love it. It's so comfortable, and I got compliments on this beanie too. So that's some icing on the cake. The So let's get back to the swing of things. I want to talk about a topic that's I've always wanted to talk about, and it's bothering me, and it's bothering everybody, and I'm just gonna be like, listen, enough is enough. Like, where is the real music? Like, where is the real art? Like, where is the music that makes people feel, makes people like they're on cloud nine, makes people feel like they can just, and you know what? That's why I'll try to do my best to really support my reasons and make valid points, because it's like this, guys. The record business nowadays is a hot mess. And I've been seeing, like, I've been reading comments by other people, like on blogs and message boards and stuff like that. And they said stuff like, where is the music? Where is the real shit? Where is it? And the talented artists that, like I said, that I support, that I know if they're talented, they make music that, is relatable. They make music that, people can just, they can really, like, okay, let's just say, for example, like with Michael Jackson. And I'm a Michael Jackson fan. Like, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. And I will tell you this. Michael Jackson, there will never be another Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. There can't be another Michael Jackson. But his legacy lives on, because if you look at all his music, what he talked about, what he said, everything, that includes a number of artists that I really love so much. And I don't like when, like I said, start appreciating the artists now. Start appreciating them no matter who they are, what they are. You guys need to start appreciating them, because I'm telling you, So, okay, let's get back to the nitty gritty. Alright, I want to talk about the platforms of artists that they can promote their music. They can get people to know they have an album coming out, or they got new music on the way, or whatever. And I know recently, even a couple years, platforms for certain artists or the genres and whatever you call it, they are a vehicle. They're vehicles to help push these artists forward. They're vehicles to help these artists get promotion. Okay, so this is what I need for people to wake the fuck up. So wake the fuck up. But all right, let's just start with, okay, for example, 106 in Park. 106 in Park. For those who haven't followed 106 in Park, for those who know what is 106 in Park, what used to be 106 in Park, 106 in Park is a popular platform for the urban artists, such as black artists and black entertainment. I grew up on 106 in Park. I grew up with AJ and Free. They were the first host and hostess of 106 in Park. So in the early 2000s, AJ and Free, they would run the game, they would run the show. And I enjoyed watching that show. It reminded me of Soul Train. Guys, about Soul Train? Yeah, so Don Cornelius, he was the host, So it's like, it's important for these platforms like 106 in Park and Soul Train and other platforms. Nowadays, I don't even know what other platforms besides what BT has given. BT hasn't really been they haven't really stepping their game up. But that's another video for another time. But 106 in Park, I love 106 in Park. 106 in Park, that show was running every day, Monday through Fridays. I think it was from 6 p.m. So after school, man, I would be running to like my house, keeping an update on the countdown, seeing my favorite artists, what number slot where they were going to be at. And I love 106 in Park. And you had like the black artists, they would go on 1/6 apart and they would perform their songs and their singles and their hit records. They would perform and promote, and they would like, you know, just have really like sit down conversations and personal interviews. And it was very cool to see that, you know, it was a time where people cared about the music. People actually gave a damn about the music. And it was more like a family thing too, because, you know, all like the 1/6 apart audience members, they got to interact with their favorite artists and ask them questions and want to keep an update what they're doing with the music and stuff like that. So it was so cool. I mean, so many artists, they really, like I said, I mean, I know a lot of the artists, like especially a lot of the artists in like the early 2000s, from 2001. I wanted, and I'm trying to figure out like the day when did 1/6 apart air. But I'm not for sure. I know it was in the early 2000s. I know it was like what, 2000 or something like that. But in the early, whatever, like 2000s and stuff like that, early, probably got to the late 1999 to the start of 2000. I think this is when the 1/6 apart starts really like emerge. So you had AJ and Free. I love AJ and Free. They really, really did their thing. When they was on there, they just, it was like everybody getting along and stuff like that. It was like the glory days. But 1/6 apart, the show got canceled. The show, the last show was what, 2014, and that was it. And then now it's like with these black artists, they gonna have to really like get other avenues to promote their music. You know, and so, like I said, you know, I'm tired of the bullshit. Everybody's tired of bullshit. Because I'm going to tell you something. Black artists, they will always, like I said, the black artists that really, really change the game, and they really push the barriers, and they really, like, push their music to the forefront. I'm sorry, someone's on my phone and texting me, but I'm not a considerate person because I'm going to answer your text. So, it's like, you know, I've had conversation. Oh, she said okay. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I had conversation with people, you know, talking about like what do they think about the music now, the current, you know, music and the direction it's going. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm here for like, you know, evolving and growing stuff. I'm here for all that. But what I'm not here for is like the lack of support of talented artists. And like I said, you know, you know, like I said, airplay is being oversaturated with garbage music. Some artists, they don't get enough airplay. They don't even barely get airplay on the radio. And so it's frustrating. And then I know people, they have to request for their favorite artist songs to get played on the radio. And it's like, it's a whole lot of stuff. But my thing is, you know, it's really frustrating. And like I said, I see like how people, they're getting frustrated, you know, and they're getting like so frustrated. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna start going in. Like I said, I'm gonna turn to a Super Saiyan. But I will start going in. I will like be like, listen, anything about my favorite artists, and I know for a fact the record business, they can really change. They can change the way of the direction. Because right now, like I said, some of these record labels don't know what the hell they're doing. You know, some of these record labels do not know what the hell they're doing. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And even promoting the artists. And it's like, you got artists that they're on the verge of becoming great. But the thing is, these record labels that some of them are signed, it's like they're barely getting promoted. Okay, for example, I always mention her all the time because she's my favorite artist. So I'm going to go ahead and mention her. I'm a Tinashe fan. I'm a Sweet Tea fan, aka Team Tinashe. I've been, you know, holding it down for Tinashe since since day one, since her mixtape days, and since, you know, like I said, and all that. But Tinashe's album, Joyride, it's supposed to come out whenever it's supposed to come out, because Tinashe says it's supposed to come out in October. Yeah, and it's October. And it's like, I'm getting concerned. And you know why? Because Tinashe pretty much so far had, you know, like I said, she put out a couple singles that didn't really gain the audience's attention as much. And then when she put out like Super Love, Super Love has been gaining like some attention. It's like a pop urban like summery feel record. But see, the thing is, that song was out in what, July, August? No, it was out in July. And then she did a video for it, and the video was out what, like August? So now it's October, right? So as a Tinashe fan, I'm thinking like, okay, you know what? Tinashe's album is supposed to come out in October. And then Tinashe, she also in a magazine in Nylon. I copied it when it first was out. So this is Nylon. You guys see it? Yeah. So Tinashe is talking about, you know, Joyride is supposed to be released in October. Okay, we're like, all right. Team Tinashe is like, cool. It's like almost the damn near end of October. It's like, where's Joyride? And recently, well, back in September, she released this record called Company. And then meanwhile, Tinashe, she's been booking stages, she's been performing in different, you know, outlets and stuff like that. And it's like, in the meanwhile, we're like, okay, cool. She getting herself out there with the promotion and all that. But where's Joyride? So it's like, one thing for sure, I don't know. It's just the thing. I talked to my friend. She was like, you know what? Her record label, which I'm not going to mention because if I don't want, I'm just saying. But her record label, she's saying, my friend, because she's a Tinashe fan too. She's a Sweet Tea fan too. Shout out to Mika. So Tamika, you know, she's my friend. So she's like, you know, her record label doesn't really promote artists as much, for one thing. And then the second thing is like Tinashe, you know, this album has been getting anticipated since what, last year? Because last year she did a trailer for the album and all that, and she released like a single called Party Favors, which was like a buzz single. She released it on her own. She released the record player. She released that. She released Ride of Your Life. I mean, I like those records, but those records didn't really get enough attention. So it's like Tinashe's been busting her behind, you know, really like trying to really like create new material. And then, like I said, she had to go back and put out, create new material for this album, right? So it's October. And like I said, you know, I'm not a fan that's like, listen, I will always hold down for my favorite artists. You know how I roll. But I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. Okay? And people need to call people out on their bullshit. I'm telling you, Tinashe's album needs to come out this year. It needs to be released this year. This year. Because I'm going to tell you something. I personally think, and this is my perception, because this is how I think this is where it's going to go. I'm thinking that since Super Love and Company are the two singles from the album that are being promoted or being pushed, this is my suggestion and this is my advice. Because I'm just saying, Tinashe, she's such an incredible artist. Like, I love her so much. Like, she's everything. She needs to put out another single. Do you know why? I'm going to tell you something. It's been a gap in time. Because time, and don't get me wrong, when it boils down to time, and I'm just saying, you know, Tinashe's Joyride is supposed to be released this year, and so far, Super Love and Company. Now, I don't even know how well they're doing on the charts because I haven't been keeping up with that, but I'll talk to my friend about it. And but I've been seeing like the reviews and how people have said like, okay, Tinashe's, you know, new album. Tinashe's single, Super Love is getting more, you know, it's getting more airplay, and then Company is getting up there. But I'm very concerned. You know why I'm concerned? Because I'm gonna tell you something. She needs more promotion for this album, and she needs people to pay attention to getting this album. That's what the issue is. Because I'm telling you, Tinashe, she's incredible, and I'm telling you, you know, I've you know, like I said, I'm a fan. I always will be a fan. But my thing is, she needs to put out a new single ASAP. She needs to put out a new single ASAP. But I'm gonna tell you something. This generation, it's really messed up because some of their attention spans are short, and it's like, if you don't put out something right then and there, let's just say you got your momentum, right? You want to keep up with that momentum. So you want to keep with the consistency. I'm not saying that Tinashe hasn't kept up with the consistency. That's not the issue. The issue is Tinashe is not being promoted the way she should. Tinashe, she's getting the promote, but it's like she's getting this, she's getting here, she's getting there, and then like I said, with Team Tinashe, we've been trying to figure out when will the album be released, and she said that. She said it's going to be released. It's on the way. And we're like, all right. She said it's going to be released in October. I'm like, and like I said, we're like, okay, October, all right. However, I'm telling you, it's damn near the end of October. And it's pushing to the next month. I'm telling you, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go Super Saiyan. Because I'm tired. And it's like, all this stuff about Tinashe, of course she gonna have haters and bird chirping mofos, and and I said to myself in my recent videos, if you're not here for ours, why are you even? Why? No. So keep it moving. So anyway, and that's as I said, you're going to talk shit. You're going to start talking shit. In my Jesse Williams voice. Sit down. Now. So, like I said, Tinashe, I'm telling you, this album needs to be released this year. Or else, I will make a rant video. It is not going to be a pretty sight. Because I'm telling you, Tinashe, she needs to get the support. Also, in other news, this is another incident similar to Tinashe's. And yeah, I would say similar to Tinashe's incident. June's Diary. I'm a June's Diary fan. I love June's Diary. Now, I've been keeping an update with the June Bugs committee, the June Bugs family, okay? I've been keeping an update on my social media account, on Twitter, and I click search. I always type in June's Diary on the Twitter thing on the website. You click in, you type in June's Diary, and you hit the button search. And I see all these June's Diary fans. They're going batshit crazy. And I'm gonna tell you why they're going batshit crazy, including myself. I'm at the borderline, like I'm about to kick somebody's ass. I'm at the border, like it's a, a borderline, like you're near, like you're not really like there yet, but you want to, but you're at the borderline of kick somebody's ass. I'm gonna tell you something. June's Diary. They're supposed to release an EP, right? So they've been, recording new material for this EP. And I said in my last video, I did a review on Wraparound. Wraparound is amazing. They did a live performance on Wraparound, and they done their tour. They did 6 cities, I think, or 5 cities. I think one of the cities they canceled it, and now they're recently on R. Kelly's The Buffet Tour, which is great because they're getting promotion. However, June's Diary's EP need to be released this year. Okay, this is going, and I'm telling you, this is not. I'm telling you, their EP needs to be released. Because I'm telling you, I've been seeing June's Diary fans. They're going batshit crazy, and I won't mention the record label's name because I don't even want to. I'm at the point where some of these record labels, they get on my nerves. I'm like, you know what, whatever. But they've been saying, listen, where is the EP? June's Diary said they're going to release an EP. Where is the EP? Where is it? And I'm like, yeah, where is the EP? They said that they're going to put out an EP by this fall. And I'm telling you, this is what gets me upset. It gets me angry. Because I'm telling you, it better not be damn near the end of fall, right? And we get in the fucking, that month where it's all like, you know what I'm talking about. It's that month. It ain't gonna be fall no more. It's not gonna be fall. Cause you know your seasons. You know all your seasons, right? Fall is gonna be, going away. And a new season is going to be entering. So I don't have to, you guys got common sense. What comes after fall? Alright. I'm telling you, June's Diary, they need to get their EP to be released this year. Because I'm telling you, it's frustrating. And all I gotta say is that, some people, they're getting frustrated. Some people, like some fans, are getting frustrated at how their favorite artists, they're not getting the proper promotion. They're not, and it's like seems like now. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like I said, I'm not saying that, and I know like June's Diary, they are a group, they're a band, so they're 5 members, and they're so talented, and I love them so much, and I'm telling you, people need to wake up and support them, So, like I said, I just know that it's just. I mean, it's been. I'm telling you, it's getting really like, okay, we need to see new music being released, because I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, being a Tinashe fan, I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to turn Super Saiyan. Because see, Tinashe, I'm telling you, she said this album will be released in October, and it's damn near. It's damn near the end of October. Because, and I even talked to my friend, she was like, you know what, I don't even think the album will be released in October. So, and I wouldn't even, like I said, and I'm not trying to say that Tinashe, she's not taking, but I know that she wants this album to be out. And with June's Diary, they want their EP to be out. So, it's like, I'm thinking, that's how my reaction is. Just like everybody's is like, what's going on? Alright, this is what I think needs to happen. When Tinashe's Joyride gets released, my black ass is gonna wake up that morning and go to the store and get Joyride. When June's Diary EP is released, my black ass, I'm going to do a review on June's Diary's EP. And that's all I'm going to do. Also, what I need, and this is the thing, as far as what Tinashe's releasing her Joyride album, I'm telling you, the promotion, because I know Tinashe, she's been booking stages in Malaysia. She's been booking stages. I know she did like a Malaysia show somewhere a couple days ago, like last week or somewhat like that. And so she's been doing that. Don't get me wrong, she's been still booking stages and stuff. The issue is the album is not out, and I'm just thinking, how the hell is her record label gonna keep up with this? Like letting her, promote, which is fine. But when are we going to get an official release date? That's the issue. When are we going to get an official release date? And I'm saying to myself, listen, Tinashe, she's going to be performing live, booking these stages, and it's like, where's the album? And it's going, and this is and it's already, like I said, it's already as if like Tinashe is almost like, this album needs to be released as soon as possible, because I tell you what, there would be no excuse to why this album is not going to have an official release date. It's not going to be an excuse. And I don't want his bullshit like, well, Tinashe, it's just that her singles are not. Well, like I said, it's a lot of factors that go along with it. Because like I said, you know how the shit goes. Like, where her singles, Super Love and Company, their new singles and stuff. And she's been like, promoting the hell out of them. And it seems like the record label, they better wake the fuck up. I'm telling you. And they better motherfucking make sure that she's still gonna get the promotion. And I'm telling you. And I talked to my friend and I said, you know what? I want this album to be released. And she said, yes, I understand, but you know Tinashe has to sell. Of course, Tinashe has to sell, but this is the thing. Her record label needs to promote her. That's the common sense logic. That's just how it is. They're gonna have to promote her. They're gonna have to promote Tinashe and make sure. And like she said, you know, Tinashe, she has to sell. You know, and like I said, me personally, album sales, I care less about album sales. All I care is about getting my copy, my physical copy of my CD, okay, and just enjoy myself, okay. But the thing is, with how now the record business is now from what it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and the list goes on, you know, it's a different ball game. And I'm like, some of these record labels, you know, I think they spend so much time, I don't know, and don't get me wrong, I think it's time for like people to really, you know, just see how important things work. Because like I said, with my last video, I'm trying to recall, I don't know, what did I do? Oh, yeah. I said something about like the record business. It was the video I did, the music industry, my thoughts. So I put, you know, my perspective, and I put my opinions and whatever and all that. And I said, my thing is, these artists need to get promoted. They have to get promoted, because it's going to be like, well, you know, with Tinashe, her sales, I don't even know how much she's going to sell. I have no idea, because you know why? The album's not even out. So, of course, I don't know. No one else knows. But my thing is, Tinashe's album, Joyride, needs to be released this year. That's all I'm saying. And Junior's Diaries EP need to be released this year. That's all I'm saying. So, guys, I'm just, like I said, you know, I'm just going to keep an update with you guys on what's going on. And is there anything I want to talk about? Not really. Like I said, but this video, I just have to keep an update on you guys, and, you know, try to figure out, you know, what the hell's going on with my favorite artist. And I'm telling you, it's important, people. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about, you know, what's going on? Also, comment below about if anything you know about your favorite artists and stuff like that. I would like to know what's been going on too. So comment below, subscribe to my channel, tell me what are your thoughts. So like I said, and that's all. So look forward for my next video. You guys just have a nice, well, like I said, I wish you guys nothing but joy and love spreading from me to you. So see you later. Peace.